Hello everyone, this is Venugopal. Today in this session, we will find out the solution for write a program to check whether an input number is Armstrong number or not. Now, first of all, we will see what exactly mean by this Armstrong number. Which numbers are called as a Armstrong number? So consider suppose a three-digit number. For example, 123. Okay, this is the number which is entered by the user. Let us assume that n is equals to 123. Now in Armstrong number, we need to check whether this number is the Armstrong number or not. So how to check and what exactly mean by Armstrong number? We need to do the cube of every number here first. For example, 1 cube plus, then we need to take the next digit, that is 2 cube plus, and what is the next one? 3 cube, right? Then we need to add this all cubes. For example, 1 cube is 1 plus 2 cube is 8 plus and 3 cube is 27. Then we need to add these three numbers, right? 27 plus 8, this is 35, then this is 36. So again, I'll write here like the result is 36. Then we will compare this 36 with the original number. What is the original number? 123. So is this 123 is equal to 36? No. Then we can say that the given number is not a Armstrong number. So what is exactly mean by Armstrong number? Whatever the digit we have entered, just we need to take the individual cubes of individual number. Then we need to add those all numbers. And if the number is again equal to the same entered number, then such numbers are called as Armstrong number. So for example, if I'll take one more example, n is equals to 370. Okay, so we'll take sum is equals to, we'll take 3 cube. Formatting is required little bit. That is the reason why we are getting some time to type. 3 cube plus 7 cube plus and 0 cube, right? Then we will try to find out the cube of this all number. 3 cube is what? 3 cube means it's 27 plus 7 cube is, I don't remember, I don't know 7 cube. I need to find out by using the calculator. So 7 into 7 into 7 equals to 343, right? So here I will write 343 plus 0 cube is 0, right? Then if I add this all three numbers, of course these two numbers only, this is the 0, 343 plus 27, the result is 370. Now observe, this is my sum. Sorry, it's taking the default format. This is my sum equal to 370. This is n equal to 370. So finally what we will do, we'll check if my entered number is equal to sum, then the given number is Armstrong number or it's not a Armstrong number. I hope you are clear with now what do you mean by Armstrong number, right? Now, so logic is very simple. What we need to do here, what is the first step? The first step is to find out whether the number is Armstrong or not. What is the logic? The first step is take a input from the user. Second step is store that number in some variable, right? Any temporary variable or anything. This is the second step. Then what is the third step? Right? Third step is what? We need to separate all the digits here. And we know that if I want to separate these digits, like last digit, then this digit, then this digit, we have some operator we called as a modulus operator. So take reminder oblique, I'll take here modulus to separate each digit of a number. So we know that if I'll do mod of 10, right, the number will be separated. Then fourth one. Now after that, what we will do, we'll calculate the sum of that separated digit. For example, if I'll consider here d is my digit, so I'll take d into d. I'll calculate this. What is this d means here? This d is nothing but whatever the remainder will separate that digit. For example, here, let us consider that is in my this example, the 3 will be separated. How it is separated? The moment I'll do the statement like this, n mod of 10, right? What is n here? N is 1, 2, 3. Mod of remainder of 10. So what it will give? It will give the last digit, that is 3. So I'm calculating this 3 into 3 into 3 here. So this is d means a simply a digit. Okay. After that, fifth step is we need to divide that number, or you can say that I just want the number just leaving the last digit. So how to do that? Simply divide the number with 10, right, to cut the last digit. Okay, and this process will be repeat till my number, whatever the number is there, is not equal to 0. I just want to repeat this all steps. I'll put this here and I'll take here, for example, in different color. Here I will take, it's an opening brace and this is a closing brace. This is the logic. This is also called as the algorithm, right? And here I'll take the help of any of the loop. For example, here I'll take while my number is not equal to 0. Till that time, you just repeat these statements. And after the loop is done, finally we'll check here if, like I've stored this number in a temporary variable, this original number. Temp is equal to suppose sum, then I will print what? The number is Armstrong number. Else, I'll print here. I'll write down not Armstrong number. That's all. Simple logic, right? Before going for the program, you should understand what exactly mean by Armstrong number. So I explained what exactly mean by Armstrong number. Simply you need to take, right, the digit separate out, whatever the digit is entered by the user. After that, we need to calculate each and every digit's cube here. 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube. After that, we need to add those all numbers. If this number will be same with the entered original number, then that number is called as a Armstrong number. Right? Like we have seen in this example, n is equal to 370. Right? So let us move and we'll do the same program practically. So I open here dev C++. This is my program title. Hash include stdio.h void, sorry, void main. I'll take int, for example, what I'll take number. I'll take temporary variable, and suppose I'll take one counter. No, not required right now. We'll see if the number is required. I'll declare later on also. Printf, enter a number. right? The number will be entered by the user. I need to scanf. Yes, I'll scan of the integers, so percent d comma address of, sorry, address of, I'll take in number. Okay, this is the first step. If you'll see this one, this is the first step done. What is the second step? We need to store that in a some temporary variable. Some variable means any variable. Okay, so I'll take here temp equal to, I store that number. So now temp also consisting of the same number. Now we'll apply the loop while, suppose I'll take this temp number here, right? Temp not equal to 0, right? Don't get confused. This temp is nothing but the number only itself. Okay, now what is the first next step? If you observe here, we need to take a reminder. Why we are taking the reminder? Just to separate out the last digit. Okay, always remember, whenever you want a last digit, just go for the reminder. So how to do that? Very simple. Here I'll take temp equals to temp mod of 10. This will give the reminder and stored where? And stored in temp variable, or else I'll write here like a better understand reminder rem. Okay, and here I'll declare one more variable, not an issue. Reminder. After taking reminder, what we need to do? We need to take a variable of sum, and we need to queue. We need to go for the queue for this reminder. So reminder into reminder. That's all. See, exactly we are going according to the logic. Okay. After that, we need to divide the number to reduce the number, right? By leaving the last digit, because we need to reduce the number, right? Fine. So how to do that? Do that temp, because here I'm referring my number as a temp only. So temp divided by 10. That's all. This loop will be iterated. Okay. I'll explain by taking one more example. At last, we'll check this if num. Now what is num? See, the num is as it is, whatever the number is entered by the user. If this num is equal to sum, that means printf percent d is Armstrong number. Else, else, yeah, exactly. We'll copy this. Only we'll put not symbol there. Is not Armstrong number. So let us check first logic whether it is executing properly or not. Before that, in Dev C++, it's mandatory to save the program. Yes, it's sorry, Armstrong number. Enter. It's saved, executed. Oh, sorry, extremely. I have not initialized here the sum. So it's sum variable. Okay. Enter a number. First of all, we'll try this 1, 2, 3 only. So you will get 1, 2, 3 is not Armstrong number. Sorry. What I'm doing here? I need to take here what? Num. Yes. So comma num I should take. Control S, execute. Again 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3 is not Armstrong number, because we have seen, see, right? We have taken the cube of this 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, right? Which results into 36. And we know that 36 is not equal to 1, 2, 3. We'll enter the next number, that is 370. Okay. We'll compile and execute again. And this time I'm entering 370. Yes, 370 is, oh, sorry. Something is misplaced in the logic, because already we have calculator. If num equal to sum, 370 is Armstrong number or not? Yes, 3 cube 27 plus 7 cube is 43. 370, 370. The number is Armstrong number only. Let us go and check once again the logic where we are missing. Num is equals to temp. Is temp is not equal to 0. Absolutely fine. Num, yes, is equal to sum. Yes, then it should print this one. Why it is printing that? 370 is not Armstrong number. Why it is printing so? Some temp is equals to num. That is fine. Now temp, the logic is correct. Okay, anyway, I'll go for the next one. For example, I'll enter 153. This is also an Armstrong number, but it's not printing. Okay. Here I need to use because we need to add that sum again. No? So sum plus, that is what we are missing here. So here we need to initialize with what? 0. Extremely sorry. So it's not fetching the details right, and always this number is not what we can say. The result is not proper. So that is the reason why even though we are entering 370, it is coming to the else only, else block only. Okay, because every number we need to add na, to the sum variable only. Okay, so I forgot to write down this sum now. So if I'll execute this, 370, yes, 370 is a Armstrong numbers. Silly mistakes done by me. Suppose if I'll enter 153, yes, this is also Armstrong number. Okay, so the logic is very easy. Already we have seen exactly what happened here. Here I have entered the number is 1, for example, 370. Right, I'll explain the same logic here. Right, we have entered what? 370. This is the first step. Second step is what? We have stored this number in some temporary variable. Why we are storing so? Only for the comparison purpose, because we just want to retrieve the original number in temp variable, right? And we are performing the operations with the temp variable, but we are not changing num variable. Okay, so at last we are comparing with that num to this sum. That is the only reason why we are storing this into one temporary variable. Okay, after that number, that temp is what? For example, number not equal to 0. Till that the loop is going to be continue. Now this statement will separate the digit, the last digit. What is the last digit here? The last digit is 0. So when I will do the first statement like n mod, here it is a n, that is the reason why. Otherwise there it is a temp. Okay, so temp mod of 10. So it will separate the last digit. And then we are taking the cube of that last digit. Right? See, that reminder, we are taking the cube of every digit. So 0, 0, 0. Okay. So 0 plus 0. This was actually we have missed. Right? 0 plus 0. That is 0 first time. Then we are dividing the number. So this time the temp would be, right? If my number is 370, the temp would be consisting of what? Only 37. Because last digit will be uh, reduced. Right? Now 37. Is 37 is greater not equal to 0? The condition is true. Yeah, it's not equal to 0. Come down here again. Now 37 mod of 10. If I'll do that, it will separate what digit? 7 digit. This will separate out now. Now we'll take the cube of this 7. So 7 cube plus, that is nothing but some 343. So 343 will be added to this sum. Sum initially consisting of what? 0. So 343 plus 0, 343. So 343 will be stored in sum. Okay, again this will be divided by 10. So you will get the number only 3. Right? This 3 is not equal to 0 again. Come down here. It will again find out the remainder. Right? So 3 will be the only number. So 3 cube, that is 27. 27 plus sum. Sum is already consisting of this 343. So this 343 plus 27. 3 cube is 27. This is nothing but 370. Right? And the number 3, if we divide this 3 by 10, right, it will result what? 0. Now it will go and again check for the loop. So this time 0 is not equal to 0. The condition will become false. It directly comes here. Now it's checking num. What is num? The fresh num only. That is 370. Is equal to sum? Yes. What is the result of sum? The result of sum is 370. Yes, both are matching. So it will print the number is Armstrong number. Simple execution, right? I hope you have understood this. For more videos, please keep watching my old videos. Till then, bye bye.